Hey folks, today I'm just going to make a video of those two chainsaws here. But this time not the Super XL, but this time with the Extreme Power 82-100 XP sitting on the right. I did put an Echo 20-inch bar onto this Homelight 340, but it's definitely time for a new bar, so I'm going to use that bar from now on onto this saw and use the old one as spare for it, just in case. But it fits real nice, but it fits, and the chain moves on to the bar too. But these vanes are way a lot better than the Chinese chainsaws out there. And they don't intentionally break, and they don't break off. But they stay on to the saw together. They both have good chain breaks. But there are some complaints I don't like about Chinese saws. Ones I don't like about it don't have throttle lock. But this one, the kill switch, reminds me of the older saws. Of the Super XLs and the XL12. And this one had a kill switch on sideways. Left is on, right is stop. And this one's got a throttle lock. The throttle depression lever doesn't work, but it's broke. I might have to order another handle for this later after 2 new parts. It needs a new ignition coil and the air filter with a choke. Which I will definitely get a new handle later on to replace this old one and throw this old one away. And use the old one as spare throttle just in case. They both got side fuel tank and oil tanks. They both have the same design chain brakes. It's pretty close. They're both 20-inch bars, 20-inch chains, chain tensioners on the front, and chain tensioners on the front. They both had chainsaw tensioner bolts. They both do not have a decompression valve. They both got quiet mufflers. I did sharpen the original chain on it once. I think this is a sharp one that I put onto this saw. The one I did use yesterday was definitely a dull chain. I'd say this one is definitely a sharp one that I put onto it. But I'm not going to start this chainsaw for today, but I just don't want to mess with it until I get a new air filter cover and a new ignition coil for it for this one. I did sharpen this chain. Sailor Master chain is sharp. I sharpened it by a Harbor Freight chain sharpener. They both run 50-to-1 mix. I use 50-to-1 in all my saws, including the mini tiller and the chainsaws and the weed eaters. So my appointment's going to be on June 14th, my first checkup before the blood work. And I will attentively do what the doctor will tell me. And I'll give you some updates and let you know what's going on. But I did look at the fuel filter in the tank yesterday when I drained the old fuel out of it. The fuel filter was still clean. But they're both old saws. They're both old school. This is a 1985 model, and this one's probably a 2001 or 2021, whichever. I think this one's a 2021 model. Made in China, and this one's made in America and the USA. Charlotte and North Carolina. I like the on switch on this one better than the one on that one. Makes it a lot easier when you're cutting wood. I might put me a different pull handle on this thing to replace this handle because this handle hurts my hand. But that's only two parts that this saw needs. Air filter and a new ignition coil off of eBay. But you can use modern bars onto this Homelite 340 if you want. I am going to use modern bars onto this thing now. I will still continue to use the original 20-inch bar sprocket nose, just in case if this one gets bent real bad when I'm cutting. They are good saws, but this is a 54cc motor, and this one's a 45cc motor. But I would potentially switch back to the Punlin Pro, because I already had a leaf blower, but I'm going to have a Punlin Pro chainsaw someday. Punlin PR 5020 and a Punlin 4218. Which I am going to be... Sunday I am going to get rid of my Ryobi and the Sidnix. Once that's done, there's no going back. But I like this chain brake on this one better. But anyways, I will potentially keep one Chinese saw, but only one. I still got the Sailor Master, which I'm not using anymore. Which I already retired it and threw it away into the parts pile. And I'm only just only going to keep one. Only one like that one. But anyways, here's the video of the two old school chainsaws. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and tell me what you think on the comments. And I'll see you next time. Mikey out.